Hey guys, Oliver Windows here, and today I am back with another video. And as you can see, I got like the Christmas stuff over here. I am ready and I'm decorated for Christmas. Basically what I'm going to be doing in this video is something that was actually voted for. I'm going to be exploring Windows Vista Business. I've never actually used this operating system before, and I didn't know it existed until someone in the comments said it in a previous video. So that's why I put it down on the list. So yeah, I already got the disk in the computer, but let's go ahead and get right into this. Hopefully it boots up immediately to what it's supposed to be. And it didn't boot straight to the disk like it was supposed to. How great. While we're sitting here waiting on this to load, why don't you go ahead, just push that subscribe button, you know, it's right there. Oh, and the like button too is also right there. Oh, hey look, there's a notification bell. Push that. It's pretty cool. It's all free and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So it's almost Christmas time, right? And it's I think it's December. Let me check the date here. Today is the 7th of December. Put down in the comments what you guys are asking for Christmas. Just let me know. You know, I mean, it's not like I'm Santa Claus or anything, but it's just, you know. Alright, so it has officially freaking loaded. Let's go ahead and continue on with this. Let's go ahead and go next. And I guess we'll just go ahead and install now. Alright, so you got 9 megabytes of unallocated space for some reason. Alright, there we go. Now I'll push next. And now let it just copy the files. I'm going to wait just a minute and see if it actually installs it properly. And doesn't do what Windows Vista Delta did on me. And it did exactly what Windows Vista Delta did. But I think that might actually be because you're installing it. But I think that might actually be because you're just straight up copying it from the disk, so it just thinks you're expanding the files instead. But if it throws an error at me, that means that I messed up and I should have went through the upgrade process instead of deleting the partition like I just did. I mean, the disk and the hard drive is all spinning up, but I really don't think this is going to work. Maybe it's formatting the hard drive? I don't understand why it's taking so long. I literally, as soon as I stood up, I was just about to stand up to get the Windows XP disk so I can upgrade it, but it has officially started copying files over. I guess what it was doing was formatting the hard drive. I'm not too certain, but I think that's what was going on. So I'm going to let it do its thing, and then I will be right back. So I did start to realize my videos are like very similar. I literally do the same exact thing. I go through the install process. I look through it. I don't know. I don't understand why, but that's just how I install stuff, I guess. If you guys are okay with me doing that, where I do what I'm doing here every time I install a new operating system, I go through the setup process. The reason why I do it is because I like to look at it. Like, I've seen a lot of the Windows stuff, but in case I do something else like Linux or whatever, I like to, you know, record my thoughts on the install process. But I've seen a lot of this stuff enough to know what it already looks like. It's hard to, like, you know, do a reaction properly to it. But I mean, I always have thought that this is very beautiful, but that's just me. If you guys are okay with this, okay with me like doing what I'm doing here, just let me know. I mean, if it's not okay, if it's bothersome, also do let me know. Any constructive criticism I will accept. Help me build my channel, you know, and all that. And yeah, it is now 91% done. So I will, you know, be back whenever, I guess, the next thing happens. I'm not sure. This is a little different from Windows 7. It doesn't have that cool little animation at the bottom or anything, but it does go through that thing where it's just a big screen, but you know what I mean. Alright, it is about to restart. I am recording the process of when it restarts, just in case something's different. Of course, it is Windows Vista, so it's probably exactly the same as it was with Windows Delta and Windows Vista Delta and all that other stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and record it anyways, just in case something different happens. It is only just Windows Vista, but again, just in case. So far, just a black screen. Whoa. I think I remember this. It's going to do a whole crap ton of periods. Can't show this one. Well, what's going to happen now? I bet none of the drivers are working properly, like the audio drivers and whatnot. But that's why I have that hard drive. Oh, cool. Okay, it's doing this. Gotcha. Just more completing. It's going to be like this for a while, so I'm not sure if anything's going to change. I doubt anything will, but the computer has restarted. I assume it's going to continue completing the installation. That's what it did last time, but again, I'm recording just in case. Well, I heard the speakers pop. Did the audio drivers actually work? Oh well, we're just straight into it. Which means I assume that the startup sound is going to be working. And if not, at least the startup's like animation sound, so. Type my username. I'm going to type in the typical username, Gabe. I'm not going to do a password. I will choose the puppy, however. Click next here. This is Windows Vista. Let's do Windows Vista B. Or, yeah, Bus. Windows Vista Bus. There we go. And I'll keep it at the default. Go ahead and go to the next one, and yes, of course. Eastern. Alright, let's see if it does the intro here. Or it might just test the performance. So I'm going to probably fast forward that if it does. Oh, come on now, hurry up. It's kind of just stuck here. No mouse or anything. The hard drive is active though. Yep, there it goes. It is now checking your computer's performance. Well, it has completed, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't even expecting that to happen. I don't know why. Well, while it prepares the desktop, I do want to give a quick shout out to one of my good friends. He's making a game, and it's kind of like a Christian game, I guess. It's called Angels and Demons. It is created by Journoid. He's one of my good friends, known him for years. And we're kind of like in the same boat of knowledge when it comes to computer stuff, but obviously I know a little more about Windows. But yeah, figured I'd go ahead and mention that because he has a really, really, really cool game that he's in the process of making. It is currently it currently has Demo 2 out, which is, he's got 2 worlds ready, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, I'm glad to see the audio drivers are actually working on this thing. I will keep it mirrored. Should I not have done that? Okay, there it goes. Yep, and it's maxed out too. So, I'm going to go ahead and install the drivers real quick, and then I will do a nice look through. As you can see, it is installing the drivers. Just figured I'd show you real quick. Of course, it's creating a restore point first, but yeah. This always takes it a little bit to do, so it will take me a while before I can actually go through it. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be explaining a little bit about what Windows Vista Business really is. So basically it's like comparable to Windows XP Pro. It targets the business market. It includes all the features of Home Basic with the exception of parental controls, and it can join a Windows Server domain. Windows Vista Home Basic, let me just tell you what it is. It's similar to Windows XP Home Edition. The Home Basic Edition targets budget-conscious users not requiring advanced multimedia support for home use. The Windows arrow effects, basically, are not in Windows Vista Home Basic. However, desktop composition, albeit without Flip 3D or live thumbnails, is supported, which I'm not really sure what that means, but Home Basic does not include Windows DVD Maker or Windows Media Center, or support for extenders. Premium games including Inkball, Type Mahjong are not included because it's basic. And Windows Hot Start is available. Never actually heard of that. Home Basic also only supports one CPU. And the 64-bit version supports up to 8 gigabytes of RAM. So that's the basic version. But Vista, it actually includes encrypting file system, internet information services, offline files, remote desktop, rights management services, shadow copy, and Windows fax and scan. Vista Business also supports up to 2 CPUs, and the 64-bit version supports up to 128 gigs of RAM, which is way more than basic. And as you can see, this also supports arrow, the arrow effect. So as you can see here, right here in this little section right there, it supports the arrow effect as well, which Windows Vista Home Basic does not. So I don't see how this is very comparable to that. It keeps showing up host process for Windows services stopped working and was closed. I don't even know what this program is really meant for, but clearly it's not really bothering me. I highly doubt they added any special gadgets into here, but I will go ahead and push the plus icon just in case. Nope, they did not. I did not think so. I could always just install it from the Windows Vista Delta Edition version. But yeah, as you can see here in the start menu, you got your Welcome Center, which is normal. You got the backup status and configuration, Windows Media Player, Small Business Resources, Fax and Scan, Meeting Space, Photo Gallery, and Live Messenger download, which I can't really do. I think that's all the special stuff this operating system has to offer. Let me just go through here real quick and see if anything looks different. Connect to a network projector. I think that's new. Yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, let's go ahead and look into the programs on here that aren't usually with Windows Vista. So first up, you got backup status and configuration here. Alright, so this is basically auto backup. Automatic file backup is not set up. I think this is when they first introduced it, was in this version here. I could set it up, but I don't have anything to back up to, so I'm just going to let's go around here. So you can advanced restore. I'm not exactly sure what that means. And then you got your complete PC backup, which I guess you can just back up to a big hard drive or something. Next up, you got small business resources. I'm not sure what this program does. Okay, it just opens up Internet Explorer. I highly doubt it's going to load, so let's go on to the next thing. It did not load. Continue this website. Let's see, is it going to load? It most likely isn't. Let's try Windows Meeting Space. What is Windows Meeting Space about? Alright, it appears that isn't loading. What about, oh, there it goes. Continue, ready to set up Windows Meeting Space. Windows Meeting Space allows you to easily share documents, programs, or your desktop with other people anytime, anywhere. To get started, you need to enable file replication and people near me and allow communication through Windows Firewall. Yes, let's actually continue doing that. That sounds pretty interesting. I would love to have actually been able to explore this back whenever I was actually like, you know, back when Windows Vista was a thing. It appears there's a Windows update. I'm kind of confused. Set up people near me. My display name, sure, let's do Gabe for now. Allow invitations from anyone. Sign me in automatically when Windows starts. Okay, let's go ahead and go to what happens when you push next. Or okay. Okay, cool. So, this is pretty interesting. You can actually like start some sort of meeting or join meetings near you. And of course they got invitation files, which I guess is more like private meetings. Let's go ahead. What happens when you push start a new meeting? Gabe at 6:26 p.m. No password. Using my internet. Oh, I have to do a password? Okay. Let's just do that. I don't even know what I typed. Okay, that's what I thought I typed. Let's choose options here. Allow people near me to see this meeting. That's fine. Create a private AD or add HOC wireless network. If you choose this option, the meeting name can only contain up to 15 characters. Okay, that's not too many options. Let's go ahead and go into this meeting. Well, this is pretty cool. Share a program or your desktop, invite people, or add a handout. This is a really neat program. Leave meeting, I can invite, share, and add. Let's share a program, yes. Let's just do my desktop there. Oh, okay, so it switches everything to basic for, I guess, internet reasons, I don't know. But this is cool. I can give control to people if I want to, or ask or take control or something. You got your options, so show Windows meeting space window or connect to a projector, which is also pretty cool. Everything is literally just basic mode now, so everything runs much smoother. Down here it tells you presentation settings are on. I can't really invite anyone because there's no one near me. Well, I'm not sure what a handout. Handouts will be copied to each participant's computer. That is so cool. I like that. This is literally just like a business. That's awesome. Show me how my shared session looks on other computers. Yes. That's, look at that. Now this must have been advanced for like back in the Windows Vista era. This is really neat. I like this. So this is what everyone else could see. I mean, look how slow that's going. Alright, let's hide the view. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing. Get my theme and everything else set back. And yeah, I guess that's just Windows Meeting Space. I can share it. Let's go ahead and press OK. Nope. It's just that file thing again. Alright. I think that's it. That's all that this has to offer. So, what happens if I do the download thing here? Yeah, it just opens up Internet Explorer as well. I see OneDrive.live. something. But yeah, Windows Internet Explorer is like no longer supported. I bet I could probably go to... Oh! It's time to update your browser. To get the most out of OneDrive.com, install the latest version of one of these browsers. Wow, that's kind of crazy. It's actually loaded. But let's go to oldnet.com. I don't remember if it's .com or .net. What's the difference? Theoldnet.net or theoldnet.com? Okay, yeah, theoldnet.com. Let's go to Pogo. Pogo.com. Not in 1996, that didn't exist. It might have, I don't know. Let's go to Pogo.com back in 2008. Why not? Go. I don't know how they like figured out how to code this stuff. This website was my favorite and my grandmother's favorite back when she was still alive. This used to be like a old website for old people, but they've just recently updated it and recreated a lot of the games. And the games that I loved haven't been like recreated, and I don't know if they're going to, but I really do. I hope they do. My favorite games were like Shuffle Bump, Squelchies, of course, Poppet's on there. And you got like, what's it called? There's some games I can't remember the name of because I used to play this as a kid. But if we go on here and choose all free games, hopefully it'll show me all the games I can play. But as you can see, Poppet is literally hot. Monopoly, they didn't remake Monopoly. They did remake Mahjong Safari, surprisingly. This isn't what we're here for. This is not what we're here for. But I will go down through here and show you what I'm talking about real quick. They got Dominoes on here as well. They need to remake. They did remake Pogo Bowl, fortunately, but oh, that's right. I chose all free games, not all games. So, yeah, Shuffle Bump was a part of Club Pogo, and maybe that other game I'm talking about is too. But that's not what we're on here. Let's get out of this. I guess that's all I can really show. I mean, the Small Business Resources was a website, and that just won't load because this is Windows Vista. So while I'm here, I may as well go ahead and look through this and see if there's anything different. I highly doubt there is, but they probably removed a lot of stuff now that I'm talking about it, but why not go ahead and look anyways? Is my monitor in the right refresh rate? Yes, it's in the right. It always claims 75 Hertz, but is it possible? Oh, it actually is possible. It looks a little blurry to my eyes though. Oh my god, that's throwing me off. Yeah, that is definitely not 60 Hertz. It's trying to like overclock it or something. Yeah, that's better. How weird. But yeah, alright, let's do a little bit of customization and then I will end the video there. So I'm definitely doing red because that's my favorite color. I will choose a different background if there's anything different. What was that I just saw? Oh, it was a black and white image. I thought it was like some sort of aura or something. I was very confused. So it looks like the images on here are a little bit different maybe, or does that always come default with Windows Vista? I actually am not certain on that. And by R I meant Vista's, not, you know. Of course they got the widescreen images, which isn't very many, but all these other ones are 4:3. I'm just going to change it to this, make it a little bit easier on the eyes. Now this one. What about this one? This one kind of blends in with the background a little bit. Alright, and then the screensaver, I'm sure is all the same. Aurora. Oh, okay, so Aurora does come with Windows Vista. That's good to know. It's pretty neat. Alright, I'm going to keep it on that one. Let's go to the sounds. I doubt anything is different here. I don't even think it has normal themes. Yeah, that's just the default sounds. The mouse pointers, I'm sure, are all the same, because this isn't even like, you know, Windows Vista Ultimate or anything. There's a lot of themes here, but again, it's all the same stuff. You got the actual themes themselves, which is, again, the normal stuff, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why it's... Oh, that's right, I just set it to red. That's okay. Let's go ahead and change it back real quick, why not? Of course, I could do a color mixer and make it dark red. But they don't look right. Okay, and close. So yeah, put down in the comments if I missed anything. I don't think I did. As you can see, I'm like going into the all programs. Everything is all here that I pretty much looked through. You got the Games Explorer, but no actual games, because this is Windows Vista Business, not games, or, you know, Ultimate or Professional or whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, they're both free, and put down in the comments what I should do next. I might make another poll with different options just to make it a little bit easier on you guys, but that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.